I'm the owner here over at Gracie Jiu-Jitsu Academy in Weston, Florida. I've been doing martial arts my whole life. When I was about 27, I was looking for more effective martial arts. I've done karate, judo, jeet kune do, boxing. And I always found some efficiencies after doing it for several years. Once I got past kind of like, the enigma of seeing the master of the school, once I started recognizing, hey, there's really some flaws here. The way they spar isn't really the way we learn techniques. And then street fights, I saw the limitations. When I saw the UFC, and then I saw World Combat Championships where I had an opportunity to see Gracie fight, I was just blown away. It was like magic to me. He ended up opening up a school in Manhattan. I'm from New York City. But I was there the first day. He opened up his own academy. I was his first group of students, and really it was like magic. Just for me, it was the techniques were just magic. I was considered myself a very good fighter at that time. And the blue belts, which were second level at that academy, white, blue, purple, brown, black, were just ragdolling me, handling me like it was no problem. And that was it. That was for me. I knew it. And it's 22 years later. Fortunately, now training has been different. Back then when I joined, it was really, really very tough, even from day one. I remember when I walked in and Renzo was there, and I saw him for the first time. He saw me, he was like, fresh meat. And I was a little like, whoa, that's pretty intense. And that's pretty much how I felt. Training now is different, because back then, if you weren't a tough guy, you were just not going to survive. But now, with the understanding of, hey, we are trying to really not make tough people good fighters. We're trying to make everyday people, especially someone afraid, nervous, not confident, when we give them the ability to know that they can defend themselves against very big people, it changes everything about them. So we've learned now how to bring them up, ratchet it up, their techniques, have them train in a very safe but realistic manner, but very safe manner, bringing them along. And within 6 months, they're shocked. Within 6 months, I'm putting them with brand new big people who come into the academy, and then they're really surprised at what they can do. And it's to be honest with you, it's fantastic for me, because it does two things. One, I get this big monster who came in, who was kind of like trying the class. He wasn't really sure if he wanted to stay long term. He just got his butt whipped by a small person. So he's like, hey, I got to join if that little guy can do that to me. And the little guy comes up to me later. He goes, man, Stan, thank you so much. I can't believe what just happened. So it really changes everything in your life. When you know that you can take care of yourself, because if you don't know that you can take care of yourself, you're going to walk through life scared. It's going to affect every single thing you do. I don't care what it is, the way you are with your girlfriend and how she treats you, the way you are with your coworkers, the way you are with your boss, and the way you are when you walk down the street, whether it's your head down or getting a chance to keep your head up and enjoy this beautiful planet that we live in and be a genuinely happy person. It's not that you're going to walk around and be a tough guy, it's that you're going to walk around and understand, I have value, I have the right to do as I please, whether I want to be a ballerina or an engineer, whatever it is, I am every right to do it, and no one is going to stop me. And that will change everything. And it's just really the biggest pleasure that I get, whether it's kids and the parents telling me how their kids changed. I'm not just talking about discipline, which of course happens. I'm talking about kids who were being bullied, who were scared, who were just stuck in electronics because they didn't want to deal with the rest of the world. To adults, the same thing, who just grew up like that. And man, it's going to change everything. And so for me, it was a blessing. Renzo imparted this gift to me, and I'm just trying to share it with other people. And there's just nothing better way for me to spend my day. Because I feel there is such amazing benefits. It's not just me and my academy. So I am in Weston, Florida, Gracie Jiu-Jitsu Academy. We have several academies here in South Florida. We have one in Fort Lauderdale, we have one in Lake Worth, there's another Renzo Academy in Boca. We have some all over the country and the world, Renzo, but there are other academies that will be closer to you. Go online, go for the Google reviews, walk in there. If you get a good sense that they're welcoming, that it's not just thugs, that it's someone who's looking to help build you, you'll trust your instincts when you walk in there, and you will find those academies, because there are a lot of them. And please do yourself that favor and join up.
Hey guys, thanks for joining me behind the scenes. This is what I've been up to. I'm in my fourth month of jiu-jitsu. This is what I do 2 to 4 days a week. And I get my butt kicked every night, and I come out of here, can't wait for the next day. So what I get out of this, I'm very competitive, so I love testing my skills, which right now, I'm a white belt, I've got one stripe on my belt, I don't have a lot of skill, but I see how much there is to learn. Every time I get my butt kicked, I ask, how'd you do that? I want to learn how to do that. So I like it because it's competitive, it's extremely physical, and gets you in shape, or makes you want to work out more, eat better, to stay in really good shape. But also, if you're on a trek to keep improving and keep learning, this is a phenomenal thing. At least for me it is. Every single day, I'm thinking, what can I learn? What how can I grab someone a different way? What move can I do? So I think that applies to everything in life and improving yourself in everything that you do. So hopefully you'll join me if you're in South Florida. Connect with me and come out here and we can try jiu-jitsu. If you've never tried it, I highly recommend it, or wherever you live. If you are looking for a challenge, I highly recommend looking for a place to try jiu-jitsu.